So did you have a little bit of a down year? Or maybe it's one of those years where you're trying to decide, is it time for me to find a new brokerage? Have you really been considering maybe a cloud brokerage? Are you coming from maybe one of those traditional old school brokerages? Maybe it's Coldwell, Keller Williams, or maybe you're coming from another cloud-based brokerage. In this video, what I'm going to talk about is really what some of the options that you have when you're considering a cloud-based brokerage. Now, if you're kind of new to the game, obviously, thinking back to 2009, eXp Realty really paved the way for these cloud-based brokerages. But since then, there's been a lot of other companies that have really started to come along and come along strong. So if you're wondering what other cloud-based brokerages are out there, then this is the video for you. Again, this is Travis Junty. I am here at Epique Realty, one of the cloud-based brokerages, and this is the Agent Collab channel. Make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the little notification bell. Make sure you get notified anytime I put out new content. Now, again, I know many of you are out there doing your research, trying to figure out where's the best place to hang my hat. I can sit here and tell you, my company is the best or that company is the best. Somebody else might tell you the same thing, but quite honestly, you need to kind of dig for yourself and really find out what is the best thing that's absolutely for you. Because what's the best company for me might not be the best company for you. It depends on what you're looking for in that company. Are you looking for additional money-making opportunities? Are you looking to just sell homes and that's it? Are you looking for the latest and greatest in technology? So whatever those things are, might kind of swing you one way or the other. So in this video, and I'm not going to do like a super deep dive on all these different companies. I just kind of want to give you shed some light really on what some of the different options are. I do have a lot of different videos where I do compare, some of these companies, be it the EXPs, the Real, the LPT, and we do have some other up and comers or some that have been around for a little bit as well that you may want to consider in your cloud-based brokerage search. And while I'm doing this, what the best way to do this is kind of just really jump into the computer and really have a good sense of kind of what they offer and really a 1,000-foot view. And without further ado, let's kind of dig into it. So first and foremost, I wanted to kind of start here with Epique Realty. I mean, this is at this is on joinepic.com, and don't worry that you're not joining the company by doing that. But just real quick, I had splits and fees open, but Epique Realty, like I said, I'm not going over a whole deep dive on this, but they're certainly a newer company. They're looking to do global expansion soon. I mean, these are just some of the different benefits they have. Which is really set up to be a PowerPoint presentation in itself. I mean, shoot, you can go through, you can click learn more on all these different things. You can learn about everything. I do have a video where I do cover most of this stuff. There's a lot of new stuff in here as well. But what a lot of people care about is, what does it cost? What does it cost to be there? And just keep in mind, we do have a declining cap as well. So what our cap starts at is $15,000, okay? And that goes down to a $10,000 cap, which really soon I'm actually set to go to a $14,000 cap here next year. Okay, which will be, depending on when this video comes out, it'll be in a couple weeks. So splits and fees, okay? So we have an 85-15 split. This is very common, 85-15, 80-20. That's very common for the real estate space in the cloud-based brokerage world, okay? There's $99 or $149 a month annual fee. And just a caveat on that, I don't know when you're watching this, but starting January 1st of 2025, there will only be the $149 option for people that are new coming into the company. Those that are grandfathered in will still have the option for the $99 billed annually, okay? So if that's something that you're on the fence for, that is a little bit of a savings, like $600. So that's kind of a big deal if you're looking to do that. There is a 0.1% transaction fee, and that caps at $500 per transaction, which also has a cap of $5,000. And then once it hits that cap, it goes to a max of $250 per transaction. Again, this is not a massive breakdown, all that. I do have another video for that. There is no other royalties or franchise fees. There's no annual or quarterly fees. There's free E&O insurance. There's really nothing else other than that. And then you do have the $99 join fee. Just one thing to bring up with this monthly fee, what they will do instead is basically you'll have a 30-day trial. I mean, let's say you join and you sign up and you start paying the monthly. You don't like it, you do have an option to get your money back within that first 30 days, okay? So that kind of covers just the gist of it. Like I said, I'm not covering teams and all that kind of fun stuff. Obviously, we do have eXp Realty. They don't really have, the front-facing, easy-to-find things, but anyways, I mean, eXp Realty, they are 80-20, $16,000 cap. They have an $85 monthly fee, which covers their tech. They do have, availability for teams and revenue share, and they obviously are the the originators of the cloud-based brokerage and the revenue share model. Okay, so that is an excellent option. Most of you already know what EXP is all about. There's tons of videos on there. I have my video on there, but that's another excellent cloud-based opportunity. And then came along shortly after that was Real Broker. Okay, they started, I think it was in 2014. I mean, sure, correct me if I'm wrong. But they came a little bit lower fee. Okay, they came in with the $85.15 and the $12,000 cap. Okay, and they also stepped it up with the money that they give back, for reaching their high level status. Their can't think of it right now off the top of my head, but anyways, each of these companies have a different status that you can reach, and you can kind of get your stock back. Where Real really bumped that up a little bit, where you get a little bit more stock back. So that's a really nice bonus there as well. A lot of people are really enjoying Real. I've heard a lot of great things. That was actually one of the companies that I had considered if I wasn't going to Epique. And then another big one that you've all heard of is LPT Realty. They started in Florida. I don't remember the year, but they have a couple different models, right? They are basically the agency of choice, okay, and that's kind of where they started with that. Robert Palmer, he is the one that started LPT Realty. They do have the $500 per file with a $5,000 cap, or they have a 80/20 with a $15,000 cap, okay? And that's a super sweet deal. I mean, this kind of gives you a little bit of an idea here. They do have obviously the downline, the rev share. They do have the stock opportunity, which they are pre-IPO at this time as well. So that could be a cool opportunity. They do have some different benefits that they've rolled out. There is no sign-up fees, no monthly fees. They do have a $195 transaction fee. And then both, going back to Real and EXP, they both have a transaction fee, which is after you cap, okay? And these are $195 transaction fee, no matter what choice you are, okay? So like I said, built on agent choice. That's their big thing. And then another couple of big companies started to come through. I'm not sure if you've heard of them or not, but Realty of America, okay, they just kind of started up, and this kind of came, there was Aaron and Peter Noble. They were actually doing a company before that, and then they joined forces with Mr. Eddie Garcia. Eddie Garcia, a fairly large company himself in the Chicago area, I believe. Again, correct me if I'm wrong in any of this. I'm just kind of going real quick, but they have a really cool thing. I mean, they have excellent leadership. They're doing their national expansion. This kind of shows you where they're at now, where they're coming soon to. So that's another company that's really kind of taken a foothold on the cloud-based world. Sorry, I'm just kind of looking for some of the information here. So they also have 85/15 commission split. Keep 100% of your split after capping. No monthly fees. They have a revenue share plan. Earn equity for capping and attracting. I'm not sure if they get equity for when they sell homes. I'm not sure on that. That would be a big difference. I know LPT doesn't. That's kind of a big thing for me. So there's monthly fees. They say there is not. There is some E&O fees, I believe, that they have. There's a tech platform, $750 paid into $250 first, second, and third. No other monthly fees, but of course, $750 divided by 12. That's kind of a monthly fee if you look at it that way. There is broker support. Hold on, let's see. Learn more. They do have the training. They have the. Here's what I was looking for. Transaction fee. Yes, after achieving, there's a $14,000 cap. Okay, so there's a $250 transaction fee for each deal closed after you reach your cap. Okay, any caps on commission splits? Yes, they're at $14,000. Earn a mission fee. That's what I was looking for. There's a $50 per file E&O fee. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea there. Commission split 85/15. What they also have is a brand new agent, kind of like their mentor thing. 60/40 first 3 residential transactions. They have plenty of training. They have a tech stack, which I kind of was right back here. Okay, this is kind of their tech stack, so you kind of have a general idea of what it is. And again, this is one of those companies. I mean, it's certainly great because they're a wonderful new company, wonderful leadership. They've done great things. They've proven themselves. So a lot of people are really considering Realty of America as an option. But for me, it just really isn't really a differentiator from what some of the other companies have had. Okay, Another company that you may not have heard of is now Simply Home, okay? Simply Home is another option. They kind of also have, your business, your choice. They have basically, this is the team option. I'm not really sure. I haven't done a deep dive on this stuff, but I'm just going to look at it, the individual. So you do have basically the $5,000 cap. This is a lot like LPT where they have the, $500 per transaction, free contract to close, tech suite, free healthcare, which is basically probably the teledoc and stuff like that. Kind of similar to what Epique has, right? They do have the Simply Share, which is $15,000 cap. And they do have $149 a month, 85-15 split, the 7-level revenue share. So this kind of gives you a basic idea. And what they do is also kind of neat. It's similar to what Epique has, right? Where they have the free TCs, the CRM, the dot loop, the Showing Time Plus, revenue share, refresh, AI tools, testimonial automation engine, which is, kind of whatever. Free agent website, free leads, cost of living discounts. I'm not really sure what those are, but that's pretty neat. Free stocks coming soon. I'm not sure if you have a chance to buy into stocks or not. That would be a big thing. Experienced responsive brokers. I sure hope so. Regis offices. That's kind of, I know EXP had that. It wasn't really a big thing for me. Simply Card. I don't really care. Free training, coaching support. I'd be curious what they have there. Of course, every company should have free training, coaching, and support. It's kind of a no-brainer. Thanks.io, healthcare, digital billboards, headshot, and this is for on the higher level, right? Free headshot, sign panel, renewal CE, rev share, virtual staging, 7-level rev share, which I believe has, it has different qualifiers and stuff there too. So, they might actually have a little bit of that here. Oh, so yeah, just as I went into here, so this is a very, very similar to how Epique has their website set up. I don't know who copied who. Free stocks, free custom sign panels, revenue share. You can kind of go through. We can learn more. Hey, and by the way, again, this is Travis, John D. Epique Realty, and also with the Agent Collab channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell. Make sure you get notified anytime we put out new content. And hey, if you would like me to do a side-by-side comparison on maybe, Realty of America or maybe Simply Home, just shoot me a message. Put it down in the comments below. I'd love to kind of help you navigate where the best place is for you. So this is super, super cool. One-on-one unlock system, 5 direct referrals, which basically unlocks 5 of the 7 levels. Then after that, there's more levels to unlock. When I was looking at that, like I said, I'd be happy to go over that in more detail as well. So yeah, it's super, super cool. So here's some of their cost of living discounts. Sure we can go into more detail there as well. Hopefully this video was helpful for you and kind of getting you a broad overview of what the different companies out there. Let me know down in the comments below. Was there a company that I'm missing? Is there somebody else that I should know about that's in the cloud-based brokerage space? And when I'm thinking cloud-based brokerage space, I'm thinking somebody that offers the rev share, offers the stock, has the split, right? Somebody that's in that space where somebody's trying to compare, whether it's EXP to Real or Epique to EXP. One of those kind of things where they're trying to just figure out. I know a lot of people are really looking to make that change and looking for what's better for themselves. And like I said, I'd love to have that conversation with you. I'm not here to, persuade you to move over here. I'd love to work with you side by side as your sponsoring agent. Again, all my information is down below. Let's reach out. Let's have that conversation. And like I said, hey, smash that like button. Until next time, we'll see you on the Agent Collab channel.